us all. Herby's haze drifts through swirling night. Our hearts beat bold at the edge of fright. Nightbeard's tales, where fate takes flight. Mythic Guild unites, knee-shifting light. Dice crash heavy, doom or delight. We rise as legends, ready to fight. Dimmy spark, born of Eldralite stone. Cali stands firm when savage hearts moan. Darius ascended, forging mortal dreams. We heed Eldralore's call beyond known schemes. Nightbeard's tales, where fate takes flight. Mythic Guild unites, knee-shifting light. Dice crash heavy, doom or delight. We rise as legends, ready to fight. Spicy meatballs gaze in trembling gloom. A bard rolls seduction in tavern room. When monsters roar, let your courage roar. You're stepping into another Nightbeard adventure, time to roll. Nightbeard's tales, where fate takes flight. Mythic Guild unites, knee-shifting light. Dice crash heavy, doom or delight. We rise as legends, ready to fight, ready to fight. Ready to fight.
In the shadow of mighty dragons and the whispers of cunning beholders, there stands Nightbeard, a master of dungeons, a spinner of fates, and a herald of adventure. With a quill as sharp as a rogue's dagger and a mind as boundless as the multiverse, Nightbeard guides adventurers through tales where the daring clash with ferocious sea beasts, parley with goblins and giants, and uncover treasures guarded by the darkest secrets. Through fire and frost, mystery and magic, Nightbeard calls forth adventurers, new and seasoned alike, to rise as heroes, challenge the unknown, and leave their mark on the pages of destiny. Join the ranks of the brave on Mythic Guilds on Discord, where adventurers forge bonds, face legendary foes, and claim their place in the Hall of Legends. The realm awaits. Will you answer its call?
in trembling gloom. A bard rolls seduction in tavern room. When monsters roar, let your courage roar. You're stepping into another Nightbeard adventure, time to roll. Nightbeard's tales, where fate takes flight. Mythic Guilds unite, knee-shifting light. Dice crash heavy, to more delight. We rise as legends, ready to fight. Ready to fight. Ready to fight.
Nice.
Nice! Welcome back, everyone. We are playing D&D. I am DM Nightbeard. We are playing on above VTT, and we are playing Eldralore, a homebrew campaign. This is something that, from the perhaps not so depths of my mind, I suppose. And today we're playing a version or a flashback sequence, specifically around Zula and the reason for their disappearance and what happened when they disappeared. And those of you who've been watching some of the games, those of you who've obviously been taking part, you'll know that a while back Zula kind of went AWOL with Volker. And when they got back, they didn't really say much about what happened. Must have been extremely traumatic. And I guess today we will find out why it was so traumatic for them. So, hopefully it is traumatic for them, so that it adds into the storyline. But that being said, can we quickly do some quick character intros? Let's start with you, Zula, since this is about you. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, you know the deal. Go for it.
Yep, I'm Zula. I am a halfling fighter. Last remember, she was eating a great meal in a cavern, and then she got abducted by a weirdo. So she's looking forward to find out what happened.
Right. You've got some PTSD, maybe blocking out some of these traumatic memories, I guess. Then we have
Yep.
Volker over here. Volker is one of the NPC characters that was rescued from a cave and has some little bit of information that they are potentially looking out for. So let's go the next one. Let's go with James Bennett, sitting here at the table having a drink or two. James?
Yeah, so James Bennett is a human warlock who isn't really a warlock, but kind of is. Mainly, he is a clothier, and he likes to weave things. He likes to make clothes, and he's also really old, like 73.
Really old, like 73. So those of you who are 73 and older watching, we really do apologize. This is this does not reflect the views of Nightbeard. Sorry, that's just a joke. James, keep going. So Claudia, 73-year-old human warlock, not a warlock, but kind of.
Yeah, and he likes to tell stories.
All right, and he likes to tell some stories. Then we have, is it Keitho or Keto?
Keitho.
Keitho, nice. Hi, Keitho.
Yep, hello, I'm playing Keitho Natsk, a life domain human cleric. And his only real goal is just to help people. Good people, mainly.
All right. Then we have Rox O'Connell, who's sitting over at this table. Rox, hello.
Hi. Rox is a ranger coded as a like paleontologist, archaeologist type thing. Yeah.
So like Tomb Raider meets
Tomb Raider meets the Mummy meets Indiana Jones.
There we go. Nice.
Meets Jurassic Park.
Meets Jurassic Park. I'm a bit worried if it meets Jurassic Park. And then last but not least, hopefully this time with no nuclear fairies, we have Trix Harrington.
Trix Harrington. He's a Harengon, a little bunny man. He's mostly a wizard. He is running from a rather unsavory past. Trix would tell you to never tell him the odds.
All right, so never tell him the odds because he's probably about to turn it on its head if I have any inkling of what's about to happen in this game. So, yeah, so you all settle down within the Wandering Stag as you all look to the door and you see Zula and Volker walk in. And Volker slams down a coin pouch on the table here with 150 gold and says, 150 gold to split between a party willing to travel with me to find this legendary item I'm looking for. Who's brave enough to take this? And you see Jory stand up, very intoxicated. Is like, I'll do it. And Mia's just like, oh, the hell no, you won't. Sit your ass down, old man. Yeah.
James would
snap.
like to.
We're missing a character. Kane? Why is Kane there? Kane? Did we miss you? Sorry, Kane.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Kane.
Cough.
Cough, cough. I'm sorry, Kane. My bad. So, Kane, let me pull in your character and yeah. So your intro.
Yes, I'll be playing Kane Mercer, male human rogue. Yeah, he's an assassin who had a bit of a rough upbringing. He was taken in by an apothecary who taught him all about chemistry and, most interestingly for him, poisons. So, yeah, he's on a quest to find some potent, effective poisons who are gonna put people to sleep real quiet, like.
All right. Real
Would
quiet, like you hope.
would Kane happen to be related to someone named Matthew, perhaps?
No, I don't know the reference.
Matt and Mercer.
I promise you. Sorry, Matt. It's not us. But
Oh.
if you are watching this, I would be impressed. So, Matt, if you are watching this, I'll happily accept any breach of copyright if you do want to take it, because it's just going to boost my channel. So, thank you. Please do sue. So that
I'm
being
having
said,
some technical difficulties. I'll just be right back.
all right. So while you're doing that, you all see Volker just slap down this bag as he smacks it down. Some gold coins go like piling out of this, and you can definitely tell this guy means serious business.
James would like to slowly raise his hand from the table he's sitting at, and just say, yeah, I'll take the job.
All right. Thank you, old man. I guess we need somebody to help carry you. Any takers?
I'll approach and say, I've been interested in the hushed stories of this, whatever the fuck it is that he's looking for. But I am not strong enough to protect myself, so I would happily join your party.
All right. Thank you. And anyone else? As he looks around, he says, and you, Mr. Rabbit? Sorry, I don't have any carrots for you. I don't have any carrots for you at the moment.
Well, you should probably get some. Trix quickly begins to thump one of his feet on the table and says, if there's money in it, I'm your man.
As you just hear this coins just going
Rabbit
each time you thump
man.
it. All right. Keitho, what are you doing?
Keith will also go over and say, I might as well join. You may need the assistance.
And last but not least, we have Kane. So I'm guessing Kane is the quiet type, and because Kane is having some difficulties, so Kane will probably also join in on this one, I'm guessing. Yeah, Kane, you joining in?
Back. Yeah, I don't know what I'm joining in on.
Well, there's a
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. You don't need to know.
You don't need to know. You just saw gold and you're like, fuck yeah, I'm in.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fuck it,
right.
we ball.
Yeah, so Zula, you kind of look this all over as you, what the hell's going on, I guess? Volker walks up to you and goes, I should have probably told you earlier. I got some information about the part of that weapon that of the blade that we were hunting that you got previously. This time I've heard that it is in a warehouse in the ruins of Eldor. So I know that you are the more capable of the bunch, and I thought that I would definitely be able to use your help to get this. But you know, obviously we need a little bit of more muscle. So I guess these bunch will do. What do you think?
I mean, I am flattered that you think of me as the more capable of the bunch. I know someone lied to you, but like, why pick another party? You had a perfectly fine entire party in a fucking cave.
Well, I don't trust those lot. They weren't kind to me when they rescued me. You were the only one that was kind. The others just wanted to continue fighting. You were the only one that stood up for me.
Sure, I noted. Remind me never to help a stranger ever again. All right, I'm in.
He takes out a quill and he kind of starts scratching into his hand. He's like, "Don't help strangers." As he kind of, you see this like blood start to drip off his hand. As he's like, he says, "Yeah, I've made a note for you, Zula."
That was crazy. I like it. All right, cool. Let's do this.
All right. So after a long rest, so please make sure, Zula, that you have your long rest sorted. And then for the rest of the party, I'm confirming that you're all at level 4, yeah?
Yes.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, Zula, after this long rest, you all follow Volker down the road as it's a bit of a travel. And can you all please, not all, can one of you please roll me a survival check?
I'll do it.
Yeah, so I suppose the first week of travel or so goes all right, and you reach this you reach the outskirts of Eldor, and as you look at the ruins of Eldor, you ask, you look around, and you start to notice that this is absolutely terrible. The city, once beautiful city of legend, is no longer. So there's James, there's Kane, Keitho, not Nox but Rox, and then we have Trix, and obviously Volker is with you. I'll bring him over when necessary. So yeah, you make it to this edge of this much of a ruined city, as Volker says, the place we are looking for is called the Warehouse of Mimi. This is apparently where this ash handle of this weapon is kept. Without this handle, the weapon is useless. We need to retrieve it.
Can you let us know roughly what it looks like?
Well, it's made of ash.
How big is
and
it?
it looks like a weapon's
Sure.
handle. Yeah.
The handle of an axe? The handle
Yeah.
of...
Yeah, it's probably the size of a handle of an axe. Legend has it that it shapes itself to the weapon that the wielder is most proficient with.
I see.
That's why it's so well sought after. But I have no idea where this could be, this warehouse.
I guess we have to continue down the road and search.
Yeah. All right. So you're proceeding down the road there?
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Sure.
guess so.
All right. Yeah, Rox, as you're moving down, can you roll me a perception check, please? So Rox is walking. You don't see anything interesting. Yeah. Trix, can you roll me a history check, please?
Certainly. Roughly how long will we be walking, do you think?
It would have been.
Would I have time to cast Plant earlier in the ritual?
Yeah, it would have been a week that you were traveling about. You just made the non-combat roll for Keitho. Just made the no combat roll on the survival check there. Yeah, so Trix, you remember reading up all about this great city of Eldor, which was a legendary city, and you remember reading about the eastern part being the merchants' quarter of this city. So very close to the docks, but close to where the entrance to the city as well as the docks, and it made sense for it to be there. So perhaps that is where you'd want to start your looking or your search for this warehouse of Mimi.
All right, then I would let the party know that from my reading, from my knowledge of Eldralore, You probably want to head to the dock, to the commercial area if we're looking for a warehouse. That would be our best starting place.
Okay.
And DM, could you throw me an owl token?
You know what, Trix? I'm going to add it onto your character sheet. So if you go to extras,
Okay.
on your thing, you can actually add it in there yourself. So just go to extras, and then you can add pet and owl. So extras, and then manage extras, add an extra, and then we'll say a pet, and you said it's an owl. So there we go.
Yes.
I've added it. So if you refresh your sheet, you should be able to just drop it in there yourself.
Excellent.
All right.
Thank you.
So the party makes it to the ruins of Aldor, and you're on the edge of it, of course. What you doing?
I guess making our way towards the eastern side, was it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the rest of the party is just standing dead still. Rocks.
I'm moving. I'm moving.
James,
He's an
you
old
look-
man. He takes a bit longer.
You look up at
Yeah.
this. You look up at this hill over here, and something reminds you. It looks like you know this. You recognize this from something, from your dreams, perhaps. You're not quite sure where from.
Well, how curious. I remember this without having no memory of it.
Maybe it's something that you remember picking up some kind of rock over there, but it must have just you just dismiss it like it cannot be the same. It's just part of a dream.
I think my patron is playing mind tricks on me again.
All right. So Rox, you walk a little bit close over there, and you start to see the grasses on the side of the road over here start to like rustle a little bit, and the next thing you note, you see two dark figures rise up from the sides of it. And can you all please roll me initiative?
I'm sorry, can I also have the Zula token on here somewhere?
Zula, you're not on there. I'm so sorry. Zula. Did I not put you in?
No worries.
My bad. Zula, there you are.
Okay.
I'm going to use a luck point so that I can roll initiative at advantage.
Oh, you also have lucky, eh?
Don't I look lucky?
Ah,
With a
the
face
lucky
like
rabbit's
that?
foot. Clever.
Somebody's
You are
getting
a
lucky.
walking
What?
lucky rabbit's foot.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, alright. So, yeah, what's the party
But he
doing?
has two. Doesn't that cancel each other out?
Where? Why is Gary
He's
in
got
there?
2 rabbit's feet, so that would like cancel each other out.
Well,
Yeah, we get one, actually.
That's
No,
double, my friend.
he actually doesn't have 2 rabbit's foot. He's actually a hare, and he's got a rabbit's foot around his neck, which just makes it even more disturbing because
Oh.
yeah.
It's
You
okay,
know, I
it's a
think-
different species. It doesn't. It's
Yeah.
not that. It's a different species. Doesn't matter.
All right. So we have first up Kane. What you doing, Kane? There's 2 owls.
First thing I'm doing is asking you to move my character. I guess I'm playing another game at the moment, South Africa Simulator, because my electricity is out.
Yay! I like that. Well done. That's getting clipped. All right, so
The South Africa simulator.
yeah, no electricity. I like that. Okay, so yeah, so you move a little bit closer. You just can make out these kind of figures, I guess you would call them. This is what they somewhat look like. Yeah, kind of dark like.
Mm,
All right. Any
okay.
action or anything from you, Kane?
Yeah. I'll give him a good shot with the old short bow.
Yeah, you are quite a distance away, but I'll allow it. Just let's not conflate this with too much logic. Which one you going for, the orange or the blue?
I go for the blue,
Okay.
and let's give him the crossbow. No, it's a crossbow, not a short bow. My bad.
Yeah.
Alright, that's not
Okay.
gonna hit, I guess.
Yeah, no, but go
Oh, it's
for
a
it.
disadvantage, isn't it?
No, roll. It's fine. 14 hits. Yeah, on the blue one. Okay. Roll me your damage.
Cool.
Okay, so it's 8 points of damage. All right.
4 for the assassin.
Okay.
Because he didn't take a turn yet.
And then, yeah, okay, so your assassin thing, and then it's another 8. All right, you see this thing
Yeah,
is
and
not looking great.
yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Zula, it's your turn.
Yep. Also gonna move a little bit closer so I can see the guys. About here, and I'll go with the short bow on the orange one as well.
All right, roll me your attack.
I'll try.
on it. 20 hits. So that's on the orange one, yeah? 9, okay. Nice. Okay, I don't know what the hell Rox is just rolling there. It's 475 D20 plus 991 D12. Rox, you're about to break the game here. Rox?
Rox, what did you do?
My cat was rolling on my keyboard.
Ah, of course, the cat.
Okay, wait, I want to see. I wish I could see your screen right now with all these dice just breaking the game. Just like.
The page is frozen for me. I've tried closing it and it won't close.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No.
Alright,
Oh,
so
no.
Zula, so you shoot this one, you get it damaged quite a bit. Anything specific else that you want to do?
Nope, that's it for me. Thank you.
Alright, Tricks, what you doing?
Unmute first. Okay.
Yeah.
These don't look particularly dangerous, so I'm just gonna have my owl hooter fly in near this near the blue one,
Okay.
and fly by and give me the help action. Then I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the blue one.
Okay. .22 will hit.
22 hits.
Yep.
All right. And I will do 5 fire damage to him.
Yeah. You see this thing just go as you see some of it kind of evaporate with this heat from the firebolt. Anything else that you want to do, Tricks?
No, that's it.
All right. So this one's going to move straight up to Rox. Rox, you see it get up close to you as it takes a swipe at you. Does a 7, probably won't hit.
Misses.
Damn it. No, that's not going to be nice. I'm going to see if I can turn this on for our thing here. But yeah, okay, so that misses you. James, you're up.
Alright, so James is gonna stride and take a nice long 10-foot stride a bit closer and try to shoot the blue one with an Eldritch Blast.
Alright, go for it. Let's see. And while you do that, hello
Come
Phoenix on
on.
the stream. Hello Dash. I see you guys all there. Hello viewers. Alright, so you try to get it with an Eldritch Blast. Yeah, it hits. Roll me your damage, please. Which one are you going for again?
Alright. The blue one.
Okay, yep. You just see this thing just suddenly dissipate. Like, it just vanishes into nothing.
Detail to note, the Eldritch Blast looks like a flaming skeleton's skull with purple flames.
Ooh. So this skull just goes through this creature and it almost screams at it as it just dissipates, like, vanishes into nothing. Anything else, James?
James is gonna just do a little victory dance, just kind of tap dance on the spot.
Nice. Next
really
up,
happy with himself.
Next up is Rocks. Rocks.
Alrighty.
Has your dice done rolling?
No, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna finish rolling. I'm hoping that it's just glitched and that it's never gonna finish rolling.
Okay.
Okay, so I am going to. Wait, is the one dead already?
Yeah, the one's dead already. Don't sound so disappointed.
Okay.
Why is the one dead already? Oh, I wanted to find some more.
The thing is,
what a shame.
if I at this range, if I attack the one next to me, my crossbow is going to be a disadvantage, right?
No, it won't be. No, you'll be distanced a little bit. That's okay.
Okay. Cool. So I'll hit it with my crossbow.
Yeah, that hits. All right. Nicely done. And you are out of combat as this one also just vanishes. Fades away. And I'm guessing Keto just kind of runs up and is like, I also want some action. Alright, and you are out of
He
combat.
doesn't really want for action.
not really. Alright.
He's the pure support-based character who stands in the back.
Rox, you see this you see this like very broken kind of what you would assume to be where a sign would have been to welcome you to Eldor. You can make out some stone scratchings on this huge kind of stone tablet vibes. You can just make out E, L, and then like an R at the end. It looks ancient and it's cracked and broken, but you can kind of make out. So you figure out this has to be the Eldor, or what's kind of left of it.
I will say to the party that, judging by the state of the sign, I don't think we're gonna find much ahead of us in this town.
All right. So you recall again that you were moving to the eastern part of this town, which is kind of you assume to be the entrance gate that you are entering through right now.
Can we actually ask Walker if, like, he has any any information on like the land we are actually visiting, or if there is anybody that like he needs to like meet, or like any way that we can get information on where the warehouse could be?
he says all that they said is the warehouse of Mimi in Eldor is where we will potentially find this relic, this legendary artifact, because it's the only place where these artifacts kind of continue to exist. That's the best shot we have of finding this.
Cool.
Okay. Zula.
DM, would you allow Tricks to ritually cast Detect Magic and to sort of continue doing that as we walk into the town? So that at least if we do come within range of a building that might have artifacts in it, I could get a sense for that?
Yeah. So you can cast Detect Magic, and Zula, can you also roll me a perception check as you get there, please?
Yes.
Nice. So just over here, Zula, you notice a house, and Trix, as you walk a little bit closer, you start to get this pull, and the hairs on the back of your neck stand up a little bit, Trix. You see what I did there? So yeah, it starts to pull you almost into this direction. Are you going to go that way?
Yeah, I'm going to let the party know, shout back and shout to Zula that I feel something magical just off to, I guess, a little bit to the north of the road.
All right, roger that.
All right. So yeah, you guys get to this one. I just want to quickly add in your daylight. Because otherwise it's not going to be that much fun for you. It's daylight. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully this works and that you don't get all kind of nonsense seen over here. So Zula is on there. Let's see who else we're pulling on. Just remind me if I don't read your name, just shout out. So it's James, Kane, Keitho, Rox, and Trix. Yeah. We're missing.
Yep.
We're missing one. Keitho, Rox, James. There, I've got two on top of each other, and Zula. There we go. All right. So you guys enter. You guys essentially enter this space over here. As you look around, you start to see this wagon path that comes up towards this a whole bunch of ruins, and through this entrance over here you see a building ahead of you, which is not a it doesn't seem to be in ruins.
I would like to look back at Trix and ask if his magic sense is going off on that one.
Is that the direction it's coming from, DM?
Yeah. The magic, definitely feel the magic up this way.
Oh, could you pull Hooter over as well?
Yeah, I'll pull. You can add it from your. You can just add him from your extras tab.
Oh, I can just add him to the new map. Okay.
Yeah.
Could I inspect these rocks to see why they aren't in ruins whilst everything else around it is?
Yeah, you can roll an investigation. Yeah, Rox, you notice that all of these seems to be very much damaged, broken down kind of thing, and this building here seems to be almost newer, I think, would be the thing. It looks to be well maintained. And you look ahead as well as you see a signboard above the door over here of this building.
All right.
Well, I say to the party, it looks like the building up ahead has been built recently compared to the surrounding walls and rocks.
And as you look at the sign, you see it says, it's like a hand-carved sign with like hand-carved letters, right? And it says, the warehouse of Mimi. And it's hanging just slightly off, like at an odd tilt. But yeah, you see that there's a door there, and it looks like a shop front of sorts.
And it looks well kept, you said? Like it's not.
Yeah, so someone's been maintaining this very, very well.
Yeah, you definitely get this magical pull from the shop.
Are these windows? Can I look through these windows?
So you look through you look through the windows, and there seems to be like curtains on the inside that are blocking the view. You can't seem to peer in.
Could I try to, or someone else try to unlock these windows?
You could try to unlock the windows, but you could also try to just open the door.
That's boring.
Okay. All
That's...
Nightbeard, I'm stuck.
Where are you stuck? Kane. Why are you climbing?
Yeah, there you go.
Kane got stuck between the building's wall and the old ruin. All right. Yeah, that's why you don't go hiking alone, Kane. You might just slip in a little crevasse. Rocks.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Hey.
you opening that window?
Yup.
Okay. As you open this window, let me zoom in there and try to get this unlocked for you.
I don't know why the
Hey,
fuck my
Nightbeard.
sleight of
Yeah.
hand is so good.
James would like to use the spell Find Familiar to summon a Quasit.
Yeah,
Wow, he really is like
do your quasit.
them not.
A Quasit.
Yeah, you can get your quasit. So again, on your character sheet under extras, you can just add there a summons and then quasit.
Oh, there's my Quasit.
There it is. You can just click the plus next to quasit. Tiny fiend. All right, there's your quasit. Okay, so Rox, you've unlocked this window. What you doing?
I'm gonna try to get through it.
Okay, yeah, you can.
I
climb
can't
through
though,
it.
it won't let me.
I've just put you through there. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to get through it as well.
Yeah, you should be able to move through it. Let me erase that little line over there. Okay, try now.
No.
Not working. Okay, there you go. Did you even open the window? No, you didn't open the window. That's why you're not climbing through. So, Kane, if you open
Did she
the
close
window,
it behind her?
if you open
I
it, there you go.
didn't.
Now you can climb through it. I'm sure. There we go.
All right.
All
Hey,
right. So
Nightbeard.
yeah.
My Quasit has an action called Shapeshift.
Mm-hmm.
So it can turn into a bat. So I would like to have my Quasit turn into a bat and fly through the window and scout out
Okay.
the inside of the building.
Yeah, so it turns into a quasit bat. And let me just display name, and there we go. So you can send your bat in if you want. All right, so Rox and Kane, you open up this window and you pull this curtain aside and you climb in. And as you look around, you see this seems to be a receiving area of some sorts for this warehouse. You see a whole bunch of crates and magical scrolls on the table there, Rox. There's some daggers and smaller weapons on this table to the right. There's this wagon that you can clearly see matches the wheels distances and all those kinds of things, the gauge of the wheel tracks that you saw. And you see over here, you see two big doors, clearly meant to be the area in which this wagon comes in and out.
Can I take these scrolls and you said a bunch of like small daggers and stuff?
Yeah, so can you, how many scrolls and things are you taking there?
I want to take all of them.
Okay, all of them. So, yeah, so how many things do you think that is? About, what's that, about 7 scrolls, 8 scrolls?
Okay.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of the daggers or whatever. Can you roll me an investigation on the daggers, please? Yeah, you find a few daggers, like two daggers, and as you look at one of them, you see that seems to be like quite a sharp, very sharp dagger as you pick it up.
Ooh. I give the dagger to Mercer, saying that he'll be able to make better use of it than I will.
All right. So Mercer, you get then you take the +1 dagger from Rox.
Nice.
Yeah, the closet, James, you see the closet is seeing all of this. There's some very fine silks over here. There's some...
the silks. James jumps right in through the window. I must have the silk.
Yeah,
I'm a clothier after all. It's my job.
So you see this beautiful silks over here. You see some very interesting patterns on these papers over here for you. Yeah, you're going to take these bolts of fine silk?
Yeah, I would like to.
All right. So there's 3 bolts of fine silk there for you and some patterns. Are you going to take them too?
Yes.
All right. So there's... can you roll me a d6?
D6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 4.
4. All right, so there's 4 patterns of different clothing items and garments and whatever that you seem to find very interesting, James. Zula, what are you doing?
I would like to go right through the front door, but before doing that, can I quickly do a little perception check to see, like, to scope out the area, to see if there is any, like, footprints or anything, like, suspicious?
Okay. Roll me
recent, like,
roll me
recent footprints.
Roll me a survival to see about the footprints things, please. Yeah, you see recent footprints, and you are able to kind of piece together that these might be from your party members who had all just tramped all over the space before. But those seem to be the only new kind of, there's not much else that you can see. Maybe some small animal prints and things around, but nothing, no like humanoid kind of footprints or anything that in that area besides your party members.
Cool. I would like to try to go through the door. Is it locked? Should I just jump through the window?
The door is locked.
Could my closet try to unlock the door?
Yeah, so your your Quasar comes and just unslides the bolt locking the door to the side.
And
nice.
and Zula sees the closet bat, and the bat just shrieks hello.
I just yell back at the bat.
Those aforementioned scrolls, were those spell scrolls?
Yeah, they kind of look magical in nature.
Am I able to tell what scrolls they are?
Yeah, you can read me. You can read them if you want.
I'm scared. I've never read a scroll before.
Yeah, you don't need to read the whole scroll. You can read the titles of them, the like labels.
Okay,
on
yeah,
them.
yeah. I'll read the titles. I'll read the titles.
Okay, so roll me an investigation, please.
It's a language I don't understand.
Yeah, literally, it's a language that you don't understand. No, like really, it's in a language you don't understand. So yeah, you kind of read over this, and you definitely see that it's nothing that you recognize.
Okay.
James try to figure out
Yeah.
what kind of language it is.
Sure, James.
Trix would also be happy to take a look.
You're gonna have a look at it. Okay, so James, you have a look at these scrolls that Rox holds out for you. Can you roll me a wisdom, please? Just a straight wisdom.
All right. 13.
Yeah, you kind of see that this is an ancient language, but you're not quite sure what that language is from the text.
Well, all my old years behind me tell me that this is some sort of ancient language. Real particular.
All right.
Could Trix take a look?
Yeah, sure, Trix. Go have a look. Everybody have a look.
Could I look at Arcana check maybe, or?
You can do an Arcana check.
All right.
Yeah, so you definitely feel the magic vibes coming off this these scrolls. You look at them, you can't make quite out what they are, but with the 16 you kind of sense that one of them might be something about a fireball. You kind of maybe make out a little bit of that's kind of potentially what that's saying. There's a few others that look similar, so it seems to be very fire related spells and things.
Can I ask Trix if his detect magic is still up? If the magic okay, great. Is anything magical in this shop? Like in this part of the shop? Because I do see there is a door right here. So like just before we go running in.
So as you look around, you see that all these things in this room, you see that it's all marked like clearance sale, 1 gold. You see weapons about, and all these things kind of tricks. They're all like glowing for you. They're all like magical of some sort. You look around, everything is kind of like glowing with magic, but there's a very strong magical pull, an extremely magical pull that overpowers all of these things, but pulling from this side. So you feel it coming through this wall over here, kind of pulling you in. And Zula, as you look around this, you see a whole bunch of books, rare books that you assume would be very sought after books in Candlekeep. Some really, really nice kind of ancient, really rare books.
I also know there is a freak in the party called Evoker who will probably go crazy for these. So can I try to like pick some of them for him?
Yeah. Roll me a D. Let's do a D6. Roll me a D6.
Easy.
Yeah. So you get some like 5 really nice titles that you think would be quite nice for Invoker to kind of peruse.
Cool.
Mm.
Can I also quickly take a look at the weapons to see if there's anything that I might be able to use?
Yeah, and as you look at these, Zula, can you roll me a perception check, please?
Yes.
Yeah, while she's doing that, I'm gonna ritually cast Comprehend Languages.
Ah, nice. Okay.
And
So-
also let her know that there is strong magic coming from behind that wall.
Yeah. So Zula, you see looting the game. Yeah, Kane. So Zula, yeah, you see a few great swords. Some of them look a little bit more dull than others, and you kind of pick up one of these swords and you feel the heft of it. Oh, it's great. It just swings through the air perfectly. It sings almost as if it swings through the air. You look over on this side over here and you see a really nice bow, but I'm not sure if you are able to use a longbow as a... Yeah, no, I don't think you have proficiency in a longbow. But this great sword, this great sword is something that
I'm sorry.
looks like really like master made great sword.
I will try to take the great sword for myself, but would I remember if anybody in the other party would be efficient with a longbow? Or this party, as a matter of fact. Can I just ask people if they want a longbow?
I would love a longbow.
All right, cool. Rox can have it.
All right. So you Rox, you pick up this you essentially pick up a +1 longbow, and Zule, you pick up a +2 greatsword.
All right.
Damn, wow.
Kane, what are you looking at over there? As you look at that thing, Kane, can you roll me a perception check, please?
Of course.
You look around and you don't see anything kind of poisony things, but you think you remember seeing a sign over this side near this other door that said potions and poisons this way.
Excellent.
Can I investigate this glowing green thing?
Yeah, roll me an investigation.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, it's a glowing green thing.
Can I put it in my... Can I take it?
Yeah, you can take it.
I'm gonna take it. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna take it.
All right. Kane, you going through that door?
Not yet.
Okay.
Let's see if the party is finished.
Not bit.
Yeah.
Now that I have comprehend languages going, DM, could I look at those scrolls again?
Yeah, so you look at it, you see it's a scroll of fireball, there's scroll of burning hands, there's a whole bunch of different like fire-related spell scrolls. There's like a whole bunch of them, like pretty much most fire-related spells you could do with those.
Hey,
Rox, would I be able to
Here.
take a couple of those
damn.
scrolls so that I could add them to my spellbook?
Yeah, so essentially, let's see, 5, what's it, 8, eh? So one is, so you've got, let's see, I'll give that to you now. So let's go. James, what were you doing?
Oh, James was trying to. Well, James was looking at these armor sets. I believe these are.
Yeah, so those are armor.
Is there any like? Is there any part of the armor that's like made of fabric or leather?
No, those are not fabric or leather armor. Those are in fact made from what looks to be scales of some sort.
Oh my god.
Scales is it like beast scales.
Yeah, like creature scales. Yeah.
I'd
those
like to
radiating
grab one
magic?
of the sets.
Sorry.
Are they radiating magic as well?
Yeah, like everything is radiating magic. Like just about everything.
I think this
like
is a magic shop.
Well done. Yeah, this is a magic shop.
Yippee! I'm smart.
Yeah,
1 point for the old man.
Yeah, the old man kind of figured that one out. Yeah, so with everything kind of glowing magically, you'd think that you'd figure this out earlier. Yeah, it's a magic shop. The warehouse of Mimi Volker says is like he said, this is where magic items are kind of stored, and that's what he's heard. And he's here to look for this ash handle thing.
I'd like to grab one of the armor sets.
Okay, so you get a serpent scale armor. All right.
As James is getting this armor, he walks up to James and he says, Kane says, something's not right about this. All these valuable items and there's no security around here. Something's not right.
Roll me a history check, Kane.
Yeah.
You recall a thing about the sacking of Eldor during a great war with the giants, and you know that this war has started in the south of Eldor and kind of moved up north into the more mountainous regions. But you recall that Eldor was like the point where this war kind of just broke out and the city was destroyed.
But there was recent activity here, no? You said when we approached it.
No, you see like the wagon, like the wagon lines cut out in the like mud, like it's not mud, but like you can see like this was a wagon path where wagon traveled regularly.
Oh, didn't you say it was like well maintained, this place?
Yeah, the place looks well maintained.
Right. So, yeah, someone should still be here, I assume, if it's well maintained.
Can I quickly take out 1 gold and leave it on the counter? I do recall everything is on sale, right? For 1 gold?
Yep.
So I took 5 books and 1 sword. I'm just gonna give that equivalent in gold on top of the counter. And can I quickly go up to Keto and just ask him, are you not interested in anything in the shop?
Keto? Keto, you muted.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
What's happening?
Yeah, so
I'm just gonna ask if Keto, we're looting this place for everything it's worth. So are you not interested in anything? Well, I'm paying technically. I'm not looting. I'm buying. But would you be?
People looking at the stabs over here.
Ooh. They do look nice.
Even I in the staffs.
Yeah, those there's definitely some staves there, and as Trix looks over, they can also see them glowing a bit. Can you roll me a d4 there, Keto, please? And Trix, you look over, you recall seeing some shields as you entered the room over here on the right hand side.
What's in this corner over here?
I'll get to you
on
now.
these tables.
So, Keto, you see there's a few staves that catch your attention, but there's one in particular that's got like the head of, almost looks like the head of a snake, that you find this one is quite fascinating.
I'll grab that and then leave a gold at the front desk.
Oh, cool. So you grab yourself a Staff of the Python.
Ooh.
Oh, I love the Staff of the Python.
Yeah, it's an awesome staff. I love that one too. All right. So Rox, you look down at the bottom and you see these are all seemingly maps of like the whole like Eldralore. There's some really like kind of scantily drawn maps, old maps, newer maps, like some kind of with singed edges. Yeah, this is like the map center of the shop.
Ooh.
Oh my
Nice.
god, can I take all of them?
I don't know how you
gonna
fit
have to
them
pay
all in
a
your
lot.
bag. I don't know.
Wait, okay, wait. So wait. I think I missed it. Why is everyone paying 1 gold for all of their items?
So there was a sign
Wasn't
up.
there something that said?
There's
Yeah.
a sign up that says clearance 1 gold all items. Like, yeah.
Try to avoid curses.
I mean, Zula
over
just wanted to pay to remain like honest in her exchange.
I'll
Hey.
take the most like valuable, interesting, rarest looking map.
So you look at this one map as you see it. It's got this beautiful like filigree all around it, like glowing, that's almost pulsing with this golden glow. And you roll that map up quite tightly, and you put that in your backpack.
Nice.
Hey, Nightbeard. James would like to look at the serpent scale armor he has grabbed.
Yeah.
And he would like to search for any like intricate or like special designs that he can then copy onto his own work in the future.
Yeah, so you can spend some time, but you'd need to maybe do that over either a short rest or a long rest. But it's definitely something that you think that you want to do.
And also, would there be any like any simple weapons for sale here?
Well, there's some daggers and some staves. There's a few rapiers and short swords and things around. So there's definitely some simpler weapons about.
I'm more or less looking for a mace.
For a
Oh,
mace. A mace. Yeah, there's a mace.
Right, I would like to grab a mace that looks good.
Okay, there's.
And I'm gonna.
Can you roll me a d6 as you look at the maces, please?
Alrighty, 5.
Yeah, you look at these maces, you see one that looks like this thing. It looks a little bit rusted on the edges, and as you look at it closer, James, you notice that that's not quite rust. It seems to be almost rust-like, but it seems to have sharpened these like pieces of it. So as you pick up this mace, you see that this is one that does not only bludgeoning damage, but does some piercing damage as well.
Ooh. Oh yeah, this is fun, and I would like to pay 2 gold because I took the armor and the mace.
Okay.
So 2 gold.
Cool.
DM, can I look at the shields?
Yeah, so you have a look at the shields. You see there's some standard shields, wooden shields, and then one that kind of catches your eyes is this almost bronze-like buffed shield, but it's wooden, but it's got this like bronze glow to it.
Would it happen to speak to my perception, or perhaps, I don't know, look particularly quick?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I would like to swap the shield that I have now for that shield if I could.
Yeah.
And also leave a gold.
Sure. So you get. I'll tell you now what shield that one is, but yeah, you leave a gold.
Yes.
Who was it that was wanting? Was it James that was wanting some of the scrolls that I picked up?
No, that was me. That was Trix.
Trix. Okay. I'm giving Trix the scrolls of Wall of Fire, Scorching Ray, Flame Blade, and Firebolt. If Trix will just leave a few gold coins on the counter on behalf of myself.
Okay.
Sure.
So I'm keeping the like flaming arrows and the meteor shower or meteor storm thing.
Okay.
You say there was a throw of Firebolt or Fireball?
So there's
Firebolt.
There's Firebolt and Fireball.
Oh, you can have both of those.
Excellent. Thank you.
So it's Firebolt, Flame Blade, Scorching Ray, Fireball, Wall of Fire. Yeah.
Yeah, so you look around the rest, nothing else really catches your attention. Everything in this room that you found interesting, you've kind of had a look at already. You've pocketed that which you thought you'd like, and you've dropped some gold on the counter in a nice little neat pile. As Rox, you move into this section. This is quite clearly a workshop of some sort where they either sharpened some of the weapons, repaired some of the things. There's some notes about which weapons to repair, how, minor kind of little notes and things, some tools, etc.
Anything super valuable looking in this room?
Nothing particularly, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kane
James?
says to Rox.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go, Kane.
I would.
Oh, okay, go. Somebody go.
You go ahead, James. You go ahead.
Okay. So, the room before this magic items room, where I got the silk and the patterns from, are those also part of the 1 gold deal?
Yep.
Okay, this whole place. Okay, then I would also like to put 7 gold for those on the counter.
Okay.
I'm just being nice. I'm just being lawful. Though I'm chaotic good, so that doesn't fit, but whatever.
Good question. Before we leave this side of the shop, did we happen to find any sort of records, journal, anything?
No, there's not much, but you also know that people don't seem to keep records. They're very very much not interested in reporting everything to the authorities for taxation purposes. Yeah.
I completely understand. Completely valid point. I just paid 1 gold for a great sword. I'm good.
Yeah.
I support the business practice.
All right. So Trix,
This is good business.
As this door goes open and as Rox opens this other door, you kind of see this path just light up in front of you as your detect magic just kind of guides you this way as to which way this strong energy is coming from.
All right, then I will point this out to the party and start heading in that direction.
All right. I think I saw something about poisons and potions this way. I think I'll have a look over here, yeah?
All right. So yeah, Kane, you enter this area and you see this is like a little apothecary shop, and you see over here is a desk, like a little workstation with all these tiny little vials, like all lined up in almost, you know, like the color spectrum, and they've all got these like weird and wonderful poison names, some exotic poisons that even you've not heard of. Things that you've thought were just merely legend are clearly marked and labeled. You look at them, they don't seem full bottles, but from your knowledge of poison, sometimes just a mere drop is enough to slay a dragon.
By my balls. This is exactly what I've been looking for. This is what Gus was talking about. This is it. And then he turns to Rox and he's like, "We're in the big leagues, baby. Let's go." He starts putting everything in his backpack as he can.
Okay, roll me a d10, please.
D10.
Right, you get 10 vials of these various potions. You're not quite sure what they do, but you know, like what potions which, but you don't care. Like these are, you know that these potions are going to be legit good.
There's no label on the potions or something
Yeah,
like
okay,
that?
they're labeled. I just don't know which potions they are, but yeah, okay, they're all labeled. So they're all labeled. We'll get to the.
You can figure out later.
Yeah, we'll figure that
all
out
right.
later. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that you really find interesting in this room. Okay, and as you walk up there, you kind of see that this is a loo of some sort, a latrine. Yeah, and you decide maybe that's not the best place to go.
Can I unlock this?
Yeah, that's a door. Yeah, you can unlock it as you unlock the door. Come on, unlock now, damn it. There we go. Okay.
That's
all right.
the outside.
So Trix, as you step into this room, you get this strong, overwhelming thing coming from this chest over here.
All right. I'd like to take a look at the chest.
Yeah, so as you look at this chest, you see this chest is an intricately well-made chest. It is steel banded over and over. It goes, you know, it's like you can see that this is a proper locked, like strong box chest. It must contain something extremely important.
And does it appear to be locked?
Yeah, it's most definitely locked.
All right, we've got a locked chest here. There's something very magical inside of it.
A locked chest with something magical. Sometimes these type of chests are better remained locked, if you know what I mean.
Trix thumps his foot really fast and says, "No, I don't have any idea what you mean. The only good chest is an open chest."
The only good chest is an open chest. Yeah, well, there's other
Right,
chests
well-
that I'm quite partial to, but let's not go into that.
Hey,
Open chest, spare chest, same thing.
Same thing. Okay, so yeah, so it's yeah. So are you going to try to open this?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'm the best one to do it, but I guess I'm going to drop my concentration right now and detect magic and give myself guidance.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to open the chest with my thieves' tools.
All right. Roll me a sleight of hand. All right, yeah, you get the first chest unlocked and you open it, and as you open this chest, inside you see a smaller chest, also very intricately banded and locked.
All right, looks like somebody has a sense of humor. So a chest inside a chest. All right, I'm gonna pick up the smaller chest and put it on the table next to the larger chest.
Yep. And there it is. There
And,
you can see it, yeah.
I'm going to do the same thing.
Cool, roll me sleight of hand.
Oops, wrong.
Yeah, so
18?
you unlock this chest. That's open.
Okay.
It's unlocked.
All right, what do I see inside?
So you open it up, and all that you see inside is this wooden letter C. This wooden C. And as you pull this thing out and as you open it up, you just hear the doors of this area shut, all the windows shut as the ground starts to shake. Can you roll me a history check, please, Trix?
Oh, shucks,
Sure.
now you've done it.
$16.
You recall, as you look at this letter C, something flashes back in your mind. As you recall, as you walked up to this building, you saw the warehouse of Mimi, and you suddenly realize, shit, this C must have fallen off this sign. And as you do that, all the items that you've picked up suddenly change into mimics.
Oh.
As you see various sizes of mimics just pop up everywhere, as you hear this almost cackling laughter. So there's that. There's a whole bunch of more mimics about to come out at you. Can you all roll me initiative, please?
Sure.
Zula, can you roll me
I will.
Yep.
perception, please?
Sure. Ooh.
I'm going to use another luck point to roll at advantage.
Yeah, you'll freaking need it. And it was this one. All right. So Zula, with a nat 20, you see this figure pop up over here as well. And as you look at it, this is what you see. And as you look again at above her on the wall where it says the warehouse of Mimi, you see now the sea suddenly appear behind the thing as the whole room kind of shakes and changes as this illusion almost drops as it becomes this dilapidated building. And you see the warehouse, the ware suddenly changed to W-E-R-E, so it's the ware
Like in
house
werewolf.
of Mimic, as you see this one. As she looks at you, this is Mimi, and she is laughing at you.
Laughing too at this point.
Yeah,
We did pay for all this thing. Taking back my money.
You can get the money back. All right. So let me just add in all these things. So as these tiny little things in your pockets and backpacks suddenly jump out, freaking hell! Come on, select. I'm just trying to get them all selected.
Not my +2 great sword. No.
So these ones
It
that
seemed too good to be true.
It really did. It really did.
God.
Yeah, welcome. So let's just check. Zula, you standing. I'll move that one a bit so that you're not being eaten by it immediately.
Yeah. Thank God. Oh my God. Why are there so many?
There's
Oh my
God. All right. So let's quickly, while we roll all these ones initiative, if you guys want to quickly let's take a quick break, get something to drink. Maybe take some calming meds or something, because this is gonna be rough.
This is gonna be yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, are you not like concerned about why all these things are just lying here? But sure.
You're letting us live on
yeah.
far too long. Usually you're like
We
trying
thought
to rush us.
the DM
or
was
like...
being generous.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay, life lesson. Never trust the DM. Never.
Never trust
Even
the
if the DM is a
Never
good
trust
friend
the
of
sale.
yours, never trust them.
All right, so let's take we'll just take a quick break. We will be right back. We're going to get something to drink, maybe a snack or two, maybe dinner, because this might take a while.
Glitterbeards, prism lights us all. Herpes haze drifts through swirling night. Our hearts beat bold at the edge of fright. Nightbeard's tales, where fate takes flight. Mythic Guild unites, niche shifting light. Dice crash heavy, doom or delight. We rise as legends, ready to fight. Dimmy spark, born of Eldralite stone. Cali stems, firm when savage hearts moan. Darius ascended, forging mortal dreams. We heed Eldralore's call beyond known schemes. Nightbeard's tales, where fate takes flight. Mythic Guild unites, niche shifting light. Dice crash heavy, doom or delight. We rise as legends, ready to fight. Spicy meatballs gaze in trembling gloom. A bard rolls seduction in tavern room. When monsters roar, let your courage roar. You're stepping into a
we're back. We've got a hell of a lot of mimics on the table. The party's about to, I guess, meet their makers, whoever and whatever they may be. So it looks a little bit chaotic, but we'll guide you through it all. So we do have our everybody in the initiative order. I think it's going to be quite a battle, I think. Let's just check. Yeah, everybody's in there. So let's get playing. Ooh, we've got somebody new joining us. Somebody rejoining us. Okay, somebody rejoining. And let us get some theme music going. Is there any music that sounds like I'm totally screwed? I'm totally gonna die. Anything of people crying? Okay, let's get this doing. Trix is very upset that they don't have nuclear fairies with them at the moment. So let's start with Kane. Kane, what you doing?
Nuclear fairies
Bonus-
would work very well.
That would have worked so well, yeah. Okay, so Kane, what you doing?
This Mimi person, there at the bottom there. Okay.
Yeah,
Can't
you
get
don't
to
know.
them.
You've just heard this absolute cackling, I don't know if you've heard a hyena laugh.
Yeah.
It's like a cross between a hyena and a hag laughing. That's what you. I can't even try to emulate that. It's just, yeah,
It's something that just really needs to die, basically.
something like that.
Got it. All right. Well, I'm gonna make my way to that cackling sound, and I gotta get rid of this mimic in the way first. So we will bonus action apply poison with my poisoner feat. Then we gonna scimitar the mimic to the left of me.
This purple one. Okay.
Yes.
All right. $12. 12 hits.
All right.
6 points. Okay.
And short sword with the nick.
That hits. 10. Nicely done.
And sneak attack.
Oh, wait. Okay, so let's go 6 and the 10 and your sneak attack. Yeah, okay.
And the poison.
Alright, so how do you see this happening?
Kane sees all the mimics spawn around him, and he
Monster
says,
killed.
I knew the fucking rabbit should have left that box alone. And then he turns to the mimic and he just does like a scissor slash, and yeah, they just get completely sliced.
Yeah, so that one just, you slice it up, it just kind of, you see it shrivel with the poison and drop down to the ground, and it just almost fades into nothing. It just like disappears. Alright, anything else that you're doing, Kane?
Yeah, I'll move closer to this mimic here, and
Alright.
that'll be me.
Awesome.
One
and
shot.
Next up is Trix. It's your turn, Trix. What you doing?
Okay. You see that box that I just dropped on the screen?
Yeah.
That,
Yep. Got you.
yeah. That is going to be web.
Okay.
So I will need a dexterity save from those three mimics, DC 14.
Okay. Add to quick roll 14 dex, eh? Otherwise they are?
Otherwise, they are restrained.
Restrained. Okay, let's roll and apply. So only, yeah, so this, the white one passes, the other two are restrained.
Okay, excellent. And I'm going to... I'm going to... yeah. This is... I was going to hop out of there, but...
wait.
This whole room is silly with
These ones, sorry. I just checked again. These ones, as you see this web, you see that this is like a swarm of like little creatures. All right. So I'm going to just share it to the game log. So this is what they look like. So it's like these little mimics, these tiny little mimics, and it's a whole swarm of them. So as you try to restrain them, you just see them slip between this web, as it's like they're not getting caught by it, and the other one passes.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, I did check. I'll share the stat block when we finish with the combat.
That's cool. Well, that sucks. All right.
But it still remains difficult terrain, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna rabbit hop.
Okay.
And then continue. Oh, there's really nowhere to go. Come over here, I guess. And that will be it for my turn.
All right. It's this one's turn, Zula. And you see it just lean forward to you as it tries to bite you. And a 21.
Yeah, that'll do it. That's my +2 with a great sword biting me in the ass.
Literally, it's for 7 points. So yeah, it's 7 points of damage for you. Rox, your turn.
Yes. Okay. I am going to bonus action Hunter's Mark on this big one.
Okay.
Yeah. Or it's favored enemy.
That one.
But it's the Hunter's Mark spell. Send to game log. And then I'm going to... Yeah. Okay. So I think that gives me an extra 1d6. I don't know if it's just me or the party. Just me. Okay. Well, yeah. So then I'm with that, and then I attack it with my heavy crossbow.
Okay. So that's at disadvantage because you're within 5 feet. Freaking hell! That's with
whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Advantage. Yeah.
You hit it. Oh, that would have just been such a cool crit to have. Imagine you got 2 nat 20s right there. Yeah. So 9 points of piercing damage.
Plus 6. I'm also using the weapon property of the heavy crossbow push. So it pushes it back by 10 feet.
Rox.
Yeah?
So...
You didn't roll the damage at crit.
It was at disadvantage. I had to take the lowest one.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
So you push it 5 feet back. Okay?
10 feet. 10 feet.
Yeah, it goes smacks into the side of the wall over here.
Okay, then Yeah. Okay, I had my turn.
Okay. Next up is this one, right next to you, Rox, and you see it suddenly look at you, and it tries to bite you. 18.
Hits.
All right, and you feel these like little bite marks all over your neck for 7 points of damage, but as this bites, you feel the teeth, and then suddenly you feel some stinging sensation as you feel this acid start to drip out of your wound for another 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Ouch. James, what you doing?
All right. James would like to. Oh wait, crap! I didn't roll the initiative for my claws at the moment. I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay. Shit. And then I would like to cast Burning Hands.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. Okay, so you're going to try to get
This
those
way.
two, all right? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And they will have to make a Dexterity 16 saving throw.
All right. Can you roll me your damage, please?
Of course.
Yep, okay. So they've taken the damage. As you blast out with this, with your burning hands, you see them take the hits.
Yep.
Is that it?
No. Huh. No. Yeah. That's it.
All right. So then it's this one's turn, Zula, as you see it come around to this side, as it tries to bite at you. 11 is gonna miss, and next up is this one. As it moves down to you, Kane, over here, as you see these tiny little mimics all skittering about on the floor as they start to climb up your leg, biting you. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Yeah, so they try to bite you, but they just don't quite get there. Then it is this white mimic, and it moves at half speed, right? Because that's difficult terrain. So that will get there. And it will go for you as well, Kane. This big white one. And it sends out, doesn't try to bite you, but it sends out this like purple leg thing, and that misses you as well. And Zula, it's your turn.
All right.
I'm gonna fly my owl in so that I can give Zula the help action.
Okay.
Nice. In contradiction with any character that I've ever played, Zula do believe in skedaddling when things go south. So disengage, and I'm gonna run.
Okay. Where are you running to, Zula?
Ideally, I will try to go back in here, if I can make it.
Okay.
How far would that be? Yeah. Or 25, and I'm gonna close the door on my way.
All right.
Damn.
All right. So you move yourself
And
back this way. Yep.
yeah, for 30 feet. 30 feet here. Can I use whatever this is as like to like as like cover?
Yep.
Like can
That's
crouch down?
So you crouch down
And that'll be
behind
me.
it. Okay, nice.
Yep.
This is just so bad. Next up, you hear this utter laughter. You're freaking... I can't even do it. As it comes to there. Keto, it's your turn.
I will cast. Sorry, my thing is laggy. I'll cast Toll the Dead, targeting the same mimic that James attacked.
Yeah, so he attacked both of these two. So you're going for this one right next to you?
Yeah, I'll go with the one right next to me.
Okay.
And since it doesn't have its full health, it takes a D12 of damage instead of a D8.
Okay. So is there no throw for it, or does it just take this?
It has a Wisdom, I'm pretty sure.
Wisdom?
Sorry, I'm really tired right now.
Yeah,
Wisdom.
Yeah,
Wisdom 15.
Yeah, it fails. So it takes the... You say D12.
Yeah, it was D12 because it doesn't have full health.
Okay, sure. And that's 11 points of damage that this one takes. Okay. Anything else, Kita?
And as a bonus action, I will cast Field of Faith on Kane.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
So Shield of Faith on Kane. Nice.
Yes.
So that's a +2 to AC here. What's it? Plus... Is it +2?
I'm pretty sure it's just 2.
Okay. So next up is this one, as it just flops on the ground. It just pulls itself along, and yeah. This one's turn. It moves down to this space over here, and it's going to attack you, Keto. As it rolls to bite you, a 13.
Misses.
All right. Quasit.
Quasit, yeah?
Yeah, Quasit, what you doing?
What is the Quasit doing? See, now, I don't completely understand how Find Familiar works.
Yeah.
Because it says the familiar rolls its own initiative. But then... Yeah. I guess Quasit will just take a help action to distract this mimic. Hello?
Yeah. So it distracts the mimic?
Yes. So any the next person who attacks this one has advantage on the attack.
Okay.
You know the Quasit can attack as well, right?
It can only attack if I expend one of my own attacks.
No. You have Pact of the Chain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it says
that means that it can attack.
he can attack
itself.
on his own. No.
Am I reading this wrong? When you take the attack action, you can forego one of your own attacks to allow your familiar to make one attack of its own with its reaction.
Yeah,
yes,
that's a different
on
feature.
your turn.
On your turn, it can attack on your turn, if you wanted to. But on its own initiative turn, it can still, it acts on its own turn.
Yeah.
Ah. See, I didn't know that.
See, if you go to extras, there should be like the Quasit there, and then you can select it, and you can see its abilities and everything, and you can
Yeah,
choose what kind of attack you want.
I got the stat block. Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
Quasit is. Yes, the Quasit will still use the help because I already used it.
Alright, so you'll still
Okay, so
use the help, and whoever has that will have advantage on that attack. Alright.
yeah, at least now I know.
This one looks through the door, James, as you feel this these things start to climb up your leg a little bit as they try to start to nibble on your inner thigh. 13, does that hit? Yep.
Misses.
Okay. It's this one's turn as it also takes a smack at you. And it does it with its pseudopod. 17 is going to hit, and that's going to do...
Yeah.
What's that? 9 points of bludgeoning plus... Oh, shit! 12 points of... no, sorry, I lie. It's just
Silvery
the...
barbs.
It's... There's no silvery bobs. Sorry, it's supposed to do 12 points. That's the second one that is... Oh, no, it's right. It's that one plus the poison damage. So
it's
that's...
acid damage.
Yeah, I mean acid damage, that one.
Oh, why are you going after the old man?
Next up is this one. As you kind of look at this door, Zula, and suddenly under the door you see these little things just suddenly, like little spiders, just crawl under the door. As they crawl out and they stand in front of you, and they are going to attack you. 12 misses. And
Yeah,
then
we missed.
it's this one's turn as it's going to go for Keitho. And this one tries to bite you, Keitho. Oh shit, it doesn't bite anything. And then the last one is this one as it moves around this side, and it comes close to you, Zula. And your hiding doesn't help much as that 18 hits. And it
That will surely do.
As it does 9 points plus an additional 5 points of acid damage to you. And that brings us to the top of the second round, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Okay, let's do this. Kane, that means you're up.
Yes, sir. Kane is going to slash at the white one left of him.
Okay. 15 hits. Nine points. Nice.
And with the Nick property, a short sword.
Okay. That's gonna miss.
Okay. Sneak attack.
Alright.
Why?
Oh yeah, okay. Just within rocks, just within 5 feet. Okay.
Yeah. And the one supply of my potent remain until you did damage with it. Okay. Fuck, I keep forgetting that they have to make a con save on the poison. Help me, remind me, Nightbeard.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alright. Trix, you are up, Bunny. I can't call you Bunny Boy because there's only one Bunny Boy, but I'm going to call you, Hopalong. Hopalong Cassidy. Go for it, Trix.
Alright, I'm going to cast Sleep on these two mimics that I just hit in that little sphere. And I need a DC 14 Wisdom save out of the two of them.
Let me just check quickly. Okay, so Wisdom save?
Yes, sir. DC 14.
14. Roll. The big one passes, the little ones fail.
Well, better than nothing, I guess.
Okay. What's
And that's it for my turn.
What's the total?
So nobody.
What's the hit points? What's the hit points on the sleep?
Doesn't work that way anymore.
Ah, how much is it then? How does it work?
It just as long as I get them in that little circle, and
Yeah.
they have to take the save on this.
Okay, so these ones the little ones fall asleep then, huh?
Well, so they're asleep. They get one more save on their next turn. So right now they are incapacitated, and if they miss a save on their next turn, then they're unconscious.
Okay, so incapacitated.
Nobody attack that weird blue one right now. The one in the bottom left.
All right,
because that one's going night night.
This one is going to move. Let's see, that way, yeah. Rox, your turn.
Alrighty. Shut this thing. Okay. I am going to. What's worse? But I am going. I'm gonna move over here.
No, you're not. You're gonna get hit, and you're gonna get grappled, and you are gonna
grappled.
You're gonna take 12 points plus another 5 points, so that's 17 points of damage that you're gonna take, Rox, and you're gonna be grappled, and you cannot move.
Which one did that, DM? The white one?
The white one.
Okay.
Okay, since I haven't made like an action yet, I thought we were doing the whole like dex.
We do. Okay. Roll me your dex. Let's see.
It's a dex saving throw, right?
Yep, dex save. You better hope you roll high. Oh wow! Okay, I'll allow that. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
cool.
God.
So you move. It won't get an attack on you.
Okay, perfect. Now I'm gonna shoot this one. Not a disadvantage.
Just remember to add back
I'm using my heroic inspiration to roll it again.
Which one you hitting? Which one you going for?
The white one.
The white one. Yeah, that hits. But can you just remember to add back your health, eh?
Oh, it was 17, right?
Yeah. Okay, so your 13 hits. What's the damage on that one?
That is going to be
a whole
7. And then I do another 1d6, right? With my hunter's mark.
Yep.
Nightbeard was so enthusiastic to grapple and damage you.
I'm so confused because we've been doing the whole dex thing for like a few weeks now.
He selectively applies it when it
when it suits him.
Yeah,
it's the rule of the DM. When the opportunity allows. Anything else that you're going to do, Rox?
No.
All right, let's see. Oh, clutch! That's an 18 on the wisdom save for the little ones. They don't fall asleep. Am I right? So they are awake, but they lose their turn, right? They don't get to do anything else. That means
That's correct.
It's James. That means it's you.
Right, so from what I've heard, Zula is trying to get the hell out of here. So I'd also like to get the hell out of here.
All right, you can most certainly try, sir.
So, you said that all the windows are closed, right?
Yeah, they like as this building kind of as Trix took the letter C out of this box, or as they actually opened this box, and you saw this whole building suddenly start to change from this pristine kind of thing into this very dilapidated structure. But it's like all the windows have these bars suddenly over them, and the doors are all magically sealed and locked, and you are in essence trapped inside this house.
All right. So, what you said was the windows have bars in front of them.
Yeah, but they like you. It's whatever. Go for it. Whatever you're gonna do, just do it.
Okay. So, I would like to first of all take the disengage action.
Okay.
Then I would like to walk past these little boogers.
Okay.
And then I would like to misty step out of the outside, because I can see the area on the other side.
You can't
Through
see
the
the
bars.
area. You can't see the area.
I can't.
Nope.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Can you see outside there? Is it like light?
Yes, I can see outside. I can see, yeah.
You can't see outside there.
What do you mean I can't see outside? I can see
you
the
can't
leaf
see.
here,
Can you
the
see?
rectangular stone here.
Can you see who I put outside there right now? Can you see who I put outside there? Nope. You can't see who I put outside there, James.
Gary.
So you can't see outside the window because there's a curtain.
I can see Gary.
There's a curtain in the way because you were watching the stream. There's a curtain.
You have
in
to
the way.
lock the curtain. You have to
but
lock the curtain.
But you didn't open the curtain yet.
I did. I literally can open the curtain.
So then that's your action, yeah? So you pull the curtain open.
Okay, so Misty Step was Okay, so I can't Misty Step. I will hex. I will hex the little bears.
Okay. So you hex that little bugger.
Bonus action. Yeah.
Okay. What you
I will
hexing
hex
them
the
on?
little bugger. I would like to hex them on strength.
Okay. They are hexed on strength. Alright, James. It's these little buggers' turn. Let's see, that goes. They get there. These ones, they are going to attack you, Kane.
Mm-hmm.
And does a, what's that, a 16 hit?
Nope.
Okay, it's the bigger one's turn. This purple one, as it moves a little bit closer, as it gets to here, and it's going to attack you, Rox, with its pseudopod, and that's 24.
Oh fuck! Yeah, that'll hit.
And that's going to hit you for 5 points.
All right.
And you feel this stinging sensation on your arm for another 4 points of acid damage. It's the big boy's turn. Yeah?
How does that work, Nightbeard? He's doing bludgeoning damage, but he's stinging at the same time. How does that work?
So it's a pseudopod. It's how it works.
Is that working?
That's how it works. And you are grappled, Rox. So yeah, you're grappled as well.
For fuck's sakes.
You must
He
toggle
really
your,
wants to lock you down.
toggle your grapple. The Kane, this one rolls to hit you. 17. Does that hit?
No.
How does that not? Oh, because you got Shield of Faith. Freaking hell.
Yes.
Zula, it's your turn. Freaking hell.
All right. Oof, I'm a little bit in a pickle over here. How small are these like creatures? The little spider things.
There's
How big or how small are they?
Well, there's a whole bunch of them, but they are maybe the size of a sea point rat. I guess.
Okay, so if I want to like jump over them, would that be something that I can do?
Yeah, I'd say that you could potentially give it a go.
Okay, cool. Would me jumping over them be an action, or would that be part of my movement?
I'll allow it as part of your movement, but I will make you do a skill check for it.
Got it. We'll do it. Okay, I will then I'm gonna take my action first, and then I'll do that thing.
Okay.
I will do booming blade.
All right.
And try to attack the pink one in front of me with my normal great sword. Normal one.
Well, you only have the normal one. The other ones, hopefully you've all removed those other items from your inventory.
I'm so sorry, I forgot. Let me remove it right now. I completely forgot about that.
So go for it, Zula. Roll your attack. $16 will hit.
If I can do the grace property, I will try to do it. So I don't know how that would work. They are next to each other.
That's only if you miss.
Just in case.
Graze is only if you miss.
All right.
Okay.
So you hit this, dealing 13 points of damage. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
With the booming blade, I will also might as well. Can I bonus action second wind myself? Can only do it to myself.
Booming blade, isn't that a bonus action to cast it on your weapon?
No.
It's a cantrip.
It's part of the attack action.
Is a part of the attack action. Okay. So yeah, go for it. You can second wind.
It's the magic action.
All right.
For 9 point, and now I'd like to try to long jump over these things.
So Zula, as you hit this thing with your greatsword, you suddenly feel these little creatures grab onto this greatsword of yours as they reach out and form this chain as they grab onto your arm as well, and you are grappled. So you are grappled. Can you please toggle that on? And you can't move?
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh fuck. All right. Can I try? Can I do anything to resist the grapple, or not this turn, or not at all?
Not this turn. It's
Okay.
the mechanic says adheres to anything that touches it. A huge or smaller creature is adhered to the swarm is also grappled by it, and then there's an escape DC which is on your turn, which is your next turn, since you've already taken your action. Next up, you hear this laughter coming from beyond this door, Zula. As the door opens, and you see Mimi step through, as she smiles at you, and she says,
With the gang behind, great.
You liking my toys?
I love them actually. They're great.
As you see her, what you gonna do? She's gonna look at you, and she's gonna take her claws and lean over the table as she swipes at you. Ah, snap. 25?
Yeah.
And that is 15 points, Zula.
Thank God for that.
As the other
second
claw,
win, yep.
As the other claw comes around. 24.
Here we go. Yep, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
10 points.
Down.
Keitho, your turn.
I'll you call the dead on the mimic above me with a 15 wisdom saving throw.
All right. Wisdom save 16.
Okay, so it succeeds. Okay, I'll cast Healing Word on Brox then, with my bonus action.
All right. So roll that heal. And what is your healing word, Keitho? And I ask this to everybody who says this. So what is your healing word? What do you say?
And Warrior.
Is that hyphenated because it's one word? So it's stand warrior. All right.
Just stand.
Stand.
That word.
And as you hear this word, Rox, you suddenly feel invigorated, healed. Your childhood traumas suppressed yet again, as you are now 11 points stronger.
Thank you. Now I don't need to remember my parents beating me every night.
Jesus.
Wow. Dark. That is so dark.
You open that door.
Happy Mother's Day. Wow. Since nobody's attacked on their turn to help this poor against this one over here, it's just going to you're going to lose your advantage on it, and it's going to just start to crawl up your leg, Keitho. 23, and that does 7 plus 5 points of damage. And Quasit, it's your turn.
Alright, that was it. We'll try and attack the green one with Rend.
Okay, go for it. So Rend is just a explanation as to what, just an attack. So you can pretty much describe how you're attacking it. So how's the Quasit trying to hit it?
No.
No, it's just thought about it and then kind of held its punch, and just swings it blindly through the air and hitting nothing. All right. Any movement the Quasit wants to make?
No.
Nope. Okay. So it's this one that is hexed. It moves up to James, and James, it's going to try to attack you as it rolls to attack you, and that's a 20.
Of course it fucking does.
So that's 10 points plus another 3. So that's 13 points of damage on you, James. And I believe that also means that you are grappled. Alright. So grappled you are. Ba-boom. Please set your thing accordingly. And it's this one's turn as it leans over to attack Keitho. And it's going to try to bite you, Keitho, and it does so at a 20, meaning that it does 7 points of damage to you, plus an additional 4. So that's 11 points of damage. It's this one's turn. Yeah, it's going to just move up. There. The green one's going to hit the Quasit that tried to hit it. and you see these little creatures just try to jump on the quasit, and they end up just falling, hurting themselves for, let's do a d6, for a total of 5 points of damage, as they just end up collapsing, falling all over each other. This one,
As they should, fucking
as
dumbass
they-
creatures.
freaking dumbass creatures. This one moves up to here. What's its movement? Let's see. Wait, sorry. Let me just see, where did it go? Why did it go off? It removed from the tracker. But anyway, it will not get that far. It will get there. There. And Kane, that means it's your turn.
All right. Hey, Saltmite.
What?
Just a friendly reminder. You have a telepathic connection with your quasit. So, are you sharing vision with it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Because I remember that was a thing when I was first starting out my quasit journey, that I didn't share a vision with it for some reason. All right. I will attack the mimic to the left. Is it white or red? I don't know which one.
It's white and red. The ring is white, but it's looking bloodied. So
Nice.
yeah. Alright, so you roll your attack, and that is a 17. That hits. That does 7 points of damage, and you are... Yep, you are grappled. Thanks, Kane.
All right. I'll attack it with my short sword as well, with the nick property.
Okay. 24 hits. And that's 5 points
I'll
of damage.
re-roll that damage
Okay.
with Savage Attacker. There you go, that's more like it.
Nice. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. So you grappled.
That's gonna be it?
Yep. And tricks. That means that's your turn.
All right. I'm okay. I was out of.
You were loading. I saw you were loading.
Yeah, I'm back at now. Okay. I am going to use True Strike and fire off a crossbow bolt at the bloodied white one.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna fly my owl around his head first for the help action.
Okay, go for it.
Let's finish this guy if we can.
17 hits. Yep.
All right. Five points of piercing damage.
All right. Anything else that you want to do, Tricks?
So he's still alive, huh? Shoot. No, I guess that's it then.
All right, Rox, it's your turn.
Yay!
You are
Okay.
grappled. You are grappled. Just a reminder. You have
Less
this.
yay.
You have this purplish pink tongue wrapped around your leg.
Mm. Okay.
I think she's kind of enjoying that, actually.
Oh wow!
So I need to make a strength. I assume a strength save or
So it's
strength
a-
check to try and get free.
Yeah, so it's an athletics or a acrobatics. Your choice.
My choice.
Your choice. Strength or acrobatics.
16.
So it's a 16. You stamp on it with your one foot and you just wrench your leg free, and you are free of the grapple.
Cool. That was an action or a bonus action?
I'll allow that as your free interaction, which we learnt about the other day in one of
Yay!
Dancho's games. So there we go. Okay, so
Okay, so once again, hitting that thing. Oh, thank goodness.
which one are you going for? Just that I'm asking. The
white
one.
one.
Okay, go for it.
The same one with the hunter's mark, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you're all targeting the poor white one. Clearly it's going to move over to the States and apply for refugee status. So that's
11 plus 5, so 16. Oh, fuck yeah!
Monster killed.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Wow! I think you're all going to have some PTSD after this game. So, jeez. Yeah, the white one kind of just, you see it suddenly just shrink and shrink and shrink as it gets tiny, as it just poop, disappears.
Fan-fucking-tastic. And I end my turn. Wait. I can interact with an object as a... Wait, can I interact with an object?
That was your saving throw, remember? Your escape from the grapple.
Okay, cool. Okay, then never mind.
Okay, then that means it's this one's turn, as this one moves up into this little square. How long does your web stay up, Trix? Is it still up there?
Web stays up. I think it's
10
mostly till it
turns?
goes away. It's
Is it 1 minute?
It's up to
Okay. It moves
up to an hour.
Up to an hour. Okay, moves up at oh snap! It definitely bites Kane. And Kane, these things start to climb all over you as they start to bite at you, doing... We said just plain crit damage, yeah. We're not doing perfect crit. So 15 and plus an additional 8 points of acid damage. James, it's your turn.
Oh no, player downed.
Oh no, player downed. Blood. Okay, sorry. I'm having fun with my things on the stream. I was just remembered to take off the blood splatter. Okay, cool. So, I'm having lots of fun. Sorry, guys. At least one of us is. James, it's your turn. What you doing? You are grappled by all these tiny little creatures. They've kind of got you like Gulliver's Travels. They've got you like pinned down as you're lying on the ground there. What you doing, James?
I don't know.
I don't know. You can
I'm
try
dead either way.
You're gonna kick them off.
They're just gonna climb right back on.
Well, you've got your free action, so you can kind of your object. You can try to escape the grapple. So to do that, you can roll me an acrobatics or an athletics check, your choice, as you try to wiggle your way out of this grapple.
Okay.
Yeah, so you wiggle your way out. And you're no longer grappled. Oops, sorry, ignore the charmed request. So you can undo your grappled token thing. And yeah, so that is that. Did you open the curtain in the previous turn? And,
no, I didn't. Because I didn't know I could.
Okay, we'll say that you opened the curtain on the previous turn. And you look out. Are you going to poof out the window?
Well, that was my plan, yeah.
Yeah, so go. Misty step out the window.
Alright. I can't move through the locked window. I can't move my token through it.
Poof. You through the window. Don't move it back. There you go.
And
Okay, you through the window.
okay, that was my bonus action. Yeah, so let's see. As an action, I would like to create. I'm gonna have my closet disappear,
Okay.
and I'm just because I'm casting Find Familiar again, but this time I will be creating a Sphinx of Wonder.
Oh, right.
Right here, where I was.
Okay. So there you can drop your token. So put your Sphinx of Wonder on the board there. So if you press your plus on your extras for your Sphinx, I'll drag it in there. Okay. So there's your Sphinx. What do you have? Does your Sphinx have a name?
Berry.
Airy.
Berry.
Berry the Sphinx.
Berry.
Okay.
Berry.
Like Barry with an A.
Yes.
So Barry with an A. Yep. Okay.
And yeah, that's kind of my turn. I'm just gonna walk between into this little crevice and cower.
You're gonna
like
just
the old, like the old man I am.
Alright. You just see this old guy just like go and sit down with his back against this wall as he just like huddles there, like all like clearly I'm a little bit aged. Tricks. Speaking of usually aged characters, Tricks, what you doing?
Tricks? Did the initiative jump up? It should be the purple mimics after me.
Sorry. I don't know what happened there. I think it was... okay, so it's that one. Thank you, James. This one... Yeah, it's going to move, let's say, that side. This one... Ooh, this one's got a turn. Mercer, you down, Kane. Right? This one's going to step all over on your body over here. And it's going to attack Tricks. Not Tricks. Rocks. The great cousin of Nox. 11 won't hit.
Misses.
I think there's a theme going on here. As this one rolls to attack you. Did you take your... You didn't take your grapple off, Rocks?
Oh, oopsies. I'll do that now. Or I'm about to get grappled again.
Unless you get hit with a 17, which I don't think you do.
Misses.
Alright, Barry's turn.
Alright, so Barry will try and attack this bunch of little mimics with Rend.
Okay. Go for it, Barry.
13.
13 hits.
Okay, and this will do 1d4 plus 3 slashing and 2d6 radiant damage.
Okay, so... slashing and the radiant damage. Alright. Anything else Barry's gonna do?
Let's see the movement. No.
Alright, so Zula, the last thing that you saw were these two claws from Mimi coming over, slicing at you. You went down, and as your head hits the floor, can you roll me your death saving throw, please?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. All right. As Mimi's turn comes up, I don't know why they have such a high AC suddenly. That's not their AC. No, no, it's not. No. Why did that happen? Okay, so let's see what's the movement. Okay. You just hear this absolute laughter coming from this room over here as it walks up. You guys can't see it yet. Keto, it's your turn. What you doing?
I'll cast second level healing word on Home.
Okay. You know, if somebody really wants to screw you guys up now, is they going to do a summons right now? So Keto, what you doing? Healing word on?
Kane.
Nice. So Kane, you are back up with full health.
Nice.
Good job.
Damn,
nice.
that's a lot of healing.
That's a hell
Full
of a lot
health,
of healing.
crazy.
You just like look at him and you go, stand! And yeah, Kane just goes, okay. And he pops up and he stands. He's like, hell, I'm listening to that voice. Yeah, so 21, that's a full heal for you, Kane. So you back up to 19. And you obviously on the death, this thing would have dropped his grapple on you, so you're not grappled either. So Kito, anything else that you want to do on your turn?
I will bonus. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna action disengage
Okay.
and move up here. And that will be my turn.
All right, it's the big blue mimic's turn. It moves this way. It's there. This one's turn. It just looks at you leaving, and it just turns around and looks at our favorite little rocks. And it goes, "Stay with me! Don't run away!" And it grabs at you for 10 and misses. Then this one is going to attack this cat berry standing in front of it, and it tries to bite at this kitty cat. 13 hits.
Yeah, hits.
That does a 3 plus a 4, so that's 7 points. On the berry, this big one. This big one moves down, and as it moves down here, and then it goes through this door. You just see this, you know, like Terminator, that liquid man Terminator dude. He just like squeezes through this door, so you just see it like suddenly like pops out on the other end, and turns to you, Keto, and he looks to you and he just rolls out this pseudopod, and that hits you at a 23, doing 7 points of bludgeoning plus 1 point of acid. I nearly said poison again, of acid damage. And that means you're down, Keto. It's this one's turn. It moves up this way. I don't know why this is a group. This is weird. Okay, this one You just see it scamper over this bookshelf over here as it goes for tricks. This one's going for you. 7 clearly misses. And this pink one, this pink one gets up to here as well. Okay. So next up is Kane. As you sit outside, taking. Oh no, it's not you sitting outside. Whoops. Kane's in the middle of the battle over here. There's a hell of a lot happening. Yeah, what you doing, Kane?
Damn. I'm literally surrounded. Yeah, I'll attack the purple one below me.
Okay.
It's gonna be with advantage. Yeah, because he's next to rocks.
Yeah, so it's not at advantage. It's just a normal attack roll, but you do get sneak attack on it.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah. That's just a normal attack roll. Holy shit.
Rocks, can you roll me a dexterity save, please? And Kane, can you roll me your damage?
There we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, Rocks just...
Wait.
Rocks just
Guys.
bows out the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not gonna
Trix
happen.
actually grabs a hold of his pocket watch and dials back time and uses one of his portent dice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll notice I've got those two in there. One of them that I rolled today was a 20, so I'm actually going to make that hit for Kane a 20.
Nice. Okay, so that hits Kane. You can roll your damage on that scimitar. As it hits...
That's a crit. Kane.
Is it a crit? Okay, so it's a crit damage then for me, please. 12 points. And your sneak attack at crit as well, please.
Oh, sneak attack and crit? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's all your damage dice that you roll related to that attack. So
Holy shit.
Nice. As you slice through, you find you kind of like, you're sure that you missed on the first, and then suddenly you see this clear shot all the way through to hit the one hinge of this mimic, at the back, and you just kind of slice halfway through its mouth, as it's like flapping open on the one side. Yeah, you did a hell of a lot of damage there. That's good. That's really good.
That was sick. So Trix took a reaction there to like reverse like time or what happened?
Yeah, so that's
one
of
that's
the chrono what freaking hell, what's it called?
No, I'm a diviner. That's my portent.
Oh, that's
I can see the future
one.
and change time around a little bit.
Yeah. All right.
Sick.
Nice.
I like that. Okay, so yeah, with my Nick property, I'll use the short sword as well.
Okay. 20. Freaking hell. Go for it. Roll your damage on that one. Nice. Additional 8 points.
I'll savage attacker.
Okay.
Just see if I get anything better. No, that'll stay at an 8. Yeah. That'll be my turn.
Cool. Trix, you're up.
All right, we're gonna try this again. Trix is going to. Let me just bring up the. Didn't mean to move myself. All right, Trix is going to cast Sleep on these 3 mimics.
Okay, so
Boom,
does it
boom,
say that it's
and boom.
all? Does it say creatures of your choice, or does it say creatures within the space?
Nope, it's creatures in the space.
Okay, Rocks, will you also roll me a wisdom save, please?
Yeah.
Hold on. Is she caught in there?
Yep, she just crosses over into her
All
square.
right, Rox, don't worry. If you fail, I've got you. Okay.
Okay.
So don't worry about it too much.
I trust you. I trust you. I trust you.
All right. I'm actually going to use my second portent dice because it's now my turn, so I have a new reaction, and I'm going to change Rox's save to a 16.
Okay.
That's
okay, so they need to do freaking hell. What's it? Wisdom
3
save?
wisdom save,
A
DC 14.
14 wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, dude. Dancho wants you guys dead. Let's see.
Son of a bitch.
Oh wow, that's going to be so bad. Okay, so that one is you said incapacitated, huh? So those two with the little purples are incapacitated for this turn.
All right.
Hmm.
And that will be it for my turn.
All right. So
Actually, yeah, that's it. I was gonna maybe bunny hop, but there's really nowhere good for me to go.
all right. So you see this mimic suddenly grow up in stature as he swells. This large mimic as he steps into this room over here. You just look at it. It looks so ominous. As it gets to here. And as it gets here, you just suddenly see this pseudopod reach out, and before it can hit rocks, it just stops. As somebody has claimed TikTok trickery. So we will do one free round of combat for all the players. So Rox, you go. What's up? What you doing?
Okay, sorry.
Don't touch the ones with the purple on them.
Yeah.
Was this one closer to me?
Which one?
This one.
It was...
Like, did it walk away from me?
No. It came in from the other room.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
This one right here is bloodied too.
Yeah, that one's not looking great. While Rox is starting to, we have Zula down, and we have Dan. We have James hiding away in the corner over here, also quite severely injured, and we have Keitho knocked out over here in the corner. So there's a few players down, no deaths, but they are feeling it. All right, so Rox, what you doing?
I am going to attack this one with my short sword.
Go for it. Roll your attack.
God damn.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, I thought so. Kill. That's all, folks.
All right. Next up is James. And James, what you doing?
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the thing that familiar said I can trade my attack to have my familiar attack as a reaction.
Nice, yeah, okay. So yeah, you're letting your berry attack. Okay.
Yep, and Barry's gonna attack with Rend.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
It does, but can you roll that for me again? Because all aggro redeemed a disadvantage roll there.
Well, still a 12.
So the 12 will hit. Thanks for that redemption
suck.
there. Suck it, Dan.
Suck it, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
Okay. that hits. Does 1d4 damage,
Okay, so
so that's 4.
and
4 points.
2d6 radiant.
Okay, so it's that one and that one. Nice. Okay. Anything else, James?
And then I will use my bonus action to use the durable feats speedy recovery. And I'll expend one of my hit point dice to heal myself for 1d8.
Let's see how much you can heal for, James.
8.
Max for you. Nice. Okay, so James, you feel a little bit better after having that rest. It's this one's turn as it moves down this way.
Isn't it TikTok trickery? DM?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's TikTok trickery.
It is indeed. Okay, so it's that one and that one and that one and that one and Berry. It's Berry's turn. Berry, what you doing, Berry?
And now Barry will attack again.
Yeah, go for it.
11. I don't think that hits.
That's gonna miss. Zula.
Yeah.
You automatically get another success saving throw, but I'll let you take a little bit of a gamble if you're up for it. I'll let you roll, and if it's a fail, it's 2 fails. If it's a pass, you are 1 hit point. It's a pass, it's 1 hit point. You are up with 1 HP, Zula. It is then Kito's turn. Kito, same deal. You can either take the pass or you can gamble and take if it's a pass, it's a double pass, or if it's a fail, it's a double fail.
Hey, Nightbeard.
Yeah.
Before Keto rolls or doesn't roll, my Sphinx of Wands ability that it can like give +2 to saving throws. Is death save a saving throw? In that sense.
I suppose it would be, yeah, a death save is a saving throw. So, yeah, I'd rule that as that. I take risk. For the two double fails. What's it? 2 fails and
Yeah.
on 2 fails.
Definitely don't gamble.
As it's the top of the turn, it is your turn.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna finish off the bloodied one beneath me. Oh, here comes the scimitar.
17 hits. Nine points of damage. Nice. And your sneak attack?
Yes.
Awesome.
Not the best sneak attack.
Monster killed.
Wait, did I hit it with my... Oh, he's dead already. Okay, great.
How do you see it happening?
Yeah, I just go aim for the eyes. Aim for the eyes of the mimic, and like jam my scimitar like right in the eye sockets.
Nice. Okay. There's a lot of eyes you have to choose from, so you just choose one of them, you randomly just poke it in the eye, and that's the one that's linked to its heart, that you just see it collapse. And as it collapses, it just kind of starts to shrink and shrivel as it just disappears. Gone.
Great. So yeah, I'll move down one step. And I'll attack the mimic, the pink one.
Okay.
With my short sword.
Go for it.
Actually, before I do that, I'll take steady aim as a bonus action.
You can't. You already moved.
You can't do that if you move.
Oh fuck, my bad. Okay, whatever.
But you can, if you stay here, you can still hit it. It's still within 5 feet.
Yeah. I realized that. Thanks. Okay, I'll do that then. So yeah, bonus action, steady aim, advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And I'll reroll
Awesome.
that with Savage Attacker. That's even worse.
Okay, so 6 points.
6 points, and he is vexed now, so I get advantage next time I hit him.
Okay, so he is vexed. You get advantage on your next attack against him, but you are in fact grappled by him as well, since you did hit him with your sword. As you see, as you hit it, these purple tendrils just kind of like latch onto your arm. Trix, it is your turn.
Okay, Trix is gonna rabbit hop and then move up here. And then I'm going to... the blue one is damaged, right? Which one?
Which one's damaged?
Which one did Kane just attack?
This pink one down here in the corner.
Pink one, okay. Then I will I'll attack that one that Kane just attacked. I'm going to do a flyby with my owl, and I'm going to use True Strike to shoot my crossbow at it.
Go for it.
And
confirming on the pink one, yeah?
Yes, sir, the pink one. 16.
That hits.
All right. Seven points of piercing damage.
Cool.
And that is it for my turn.
Rox, you look at this thing as you see this pink one that's just been hit by Kane and Trix, as this pseudopod that is extended towards you suddenly almost swells to twice its size as it comes straight forward to hit you. 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
So that was just flavor. So it will take a step towards you as this pseudopod comes flying towards you. 20 hits, and thank you to All Aggro on me for the redemption. For the whole next turn, all creatures hit double with double damage, as you will take double of this damage, please.
Great.
Thanks, Dan.
I'm so excited.
And that is... oh, come on. You guys just got a whole round for free. So that's a 12 and a 9. So that's 18 plus 24. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot.
I'm down.
Yeah, so you're down, Rox. Rox, can you roll me your death save, please?
Failure.
Okay, so that's a fail for you. Can you roll that again for me, please? Because you did have advantage. Thank you to Rakovny.
Yay.
Okay.
So I'll just roll it again then.
Yeah, you can roll that again.
So success.
I did advantage and disadvantage.
Yeah, so the party's next roll will be at disadvantage. So it's next up is this one.
So because that roll was supposed to be at advantage, do I take the failure away?
Yeah, please take the failure away.
Okay.
So this one is going to hit at Kane. So Kane, this one's going to go as you see it crawl up your legs. That's going to hit. So double this damage. So it's 20 points plus another 8. So that's 28 points of damage for you, Kane.
I'm already dead.
All right. James, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have Berry attack again.
All right.
Action.
Off you go.
This would at disadvantage. Yes.
This will be at
There is
disadvantage. That's correct.
Okay, so I have 15.
15 hits. And
This
James,
is Berry's highest roll yet.
As Berry is attacking this, you have the choice. Do you want to who's going to be finding this item that you redeemed?
Whoever's standing on there too. Feet right now.
Okay, so we'll take the next
I guess
one.
I guess Tricks. I guess Tricks.
Okay, so Tricks, can you roll me a d10, please?
Yeah.
All right, so Berry, roll me your damage.
Okay.
So it's 7 points of slashing damage.
It's 7-11.
And 11, nice. And Berry is now also grappled. Okay, James. So Tricks. Nice. Tricks. You find yourself a potion of giant strength as you kind of look under the bed there. You find this potion of giant strength in the bedside table, and you go, yeah, you know what this is actually for. Okay, so yeah, James, anything else that you're doing?
And now I will again heal myself as a bonus action.
Nice. All right, James, and as you're healing yourself, can you roll me a perception check, please?
Okay. Perception, yeah?
Yep.
21.
Yeah, you hear birds suddenly start to fly out of these trees nearby, as you hear one of these birds of prey kind of call out like squawk, squawk. It's a sound of my people. James, that's you. So this one is going to roll a wisdom save, correct, for the sleeping thing? And it rolls
wisdom save, yes. Correct.
16?
Oh, well, it's awake then.
That's awake. Okay.
That was its turn.
Yeah, so that's its turn. And Berry's turn now. Berry, what you doing?
Berry,
okay, so this marker. Okay. That will absolutely do.
Yeah, so there's a sort of little ones, yes. That's it.
Yeah, it's neat.
There starts curb stomping at them.
And as they lost one, they kind of all amalgamate into one, and they just fade away. Gone.
And then Berry would like to fly up.
Monster killed.
He can in this room.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be 10 feet.
How high? 10 feet. Okay.
Yeah, wait, no, maybe more than 10 feet. 15 feet isn't like a normal ceiling, I guess. So like 15 feet.
Okay. Way out of the mystery.
Oh, you hope.
I have high hopes. And Berry's gonna fly into this corner.
Alright, I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Alright.
Real quick. for 11 points, and then right, and then I'm gonna clear the distance. I want to be in the other room, so I'm just gonna go this way. 30 would be around here and there.
Okay.
I see there is this creature over there, so let me check. I will use my
whole bunch of, you see a whole bunch of like little creatures, like it's like this like little swarm.
Okay, I'm gonna try to use my cinch snap bow to see if I hit.
All right, go for it.
I'm gonna also apply the Vex if that hits.
That is gonna hit, yeah.
Right. 6 points of
piercing damage. Yeah.
Yep, piercing damage, and I think at this point I'm just gonna try to apply also there is the fire damage, so I'm gonna use my one charge of the day to clear these. Let's see how that goes. Or yep, not great. 7 fire.
All
damage.
right. Nice. Anything else, Zula?
No, I think nope, that's about it.
All right. Mimi walks up this way and up this way. As you look out, you see this entity, this person walk in through this door as she's laughing, and as you look at her you see that the stick, her quarterstaff that she holds looks very much like ash wood. As she looks at you all, she just laughs a little bit more. Trix, she's going to go for you. As you see, oh no, she's not going to go for you. She's going to, as her bonus action, she's going to command this mimic over here to move over to attack you. So it moves over the 20 feet and it attacks you. It tries to bite you. A 15 misses.
Nope.
Alright, Keto. So, it's your turn, Keto. May the force be living long and prospering within you. Go for it.
No.
Oh no.
So Keto, you look up, and as this hag walks past you, she digs her 1 foot just straight into your face and just squashes your head in one, and you are dead, unfortunately. Ouch.
Damn.
Yeah, we'll ow, sorry.
Oh no, player downed.
That should be, oh no, player dead, not player down. I'm so sorry. Blood, lots of blood, and more blood as yeah, you go down permanently.
Yeah, someone in the party just died.
Oh no.
Dead, dead. Dead, dead.
Dead, dead.
Are you happy now, all aggro? Are you happy now?
All aggro is
I'm sure
definitely
he's
aggro.
loving this.
So
Yeah.
there's the blood as it just pools out of your body, Keto. Keep pumping. Spread. And you are dead, but you are not now in control of a. I'll give you control over the pink one. So you have access. You are now running the pink monster for us, Kitho. Yep.
Let's go.
You happy with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, last time I did this, there was a TPK. We're not
Oh.
going to mention who caused it. But yeah, you have access to the stats. There we go. You should have access to it. Okay. And Mimic. Blue Mimic's turn, as this one also steps up into this room over here. He sloshes through the blood. It's this one's. It's going to move over to Trix. Can't move that far. Freaking hell. It moves over there. That one's dead. It is then the big. This one. It moves up this way as well. Do 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 do. 15 and 15. And the green one. Where's the green one gone? There. It's just like comes and sits just on top of both of you over there. And Kane, can you roll me your death save, please?
Yes.
As these creatures scuttle all over your face, you just close your eyes even tighter and you just pray for death. That it just takes you. Trix, your turn. What you doing?
All right. So I want to apologize to the party, but you're all dead already, so fuck this noise. That's a window there, right? Yeah.
This one right next to you. Yeah, that's a window.
Yeah, that's a window.
Yeah, it's got a curtain in
Can
front of it.
Okay, but I can use my item interaction to move that curtain, right?
Yeah, so you use it. You open up that curtain.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna Misty Step right the fuck out of there.
All right.
Hell yeah.
So you Misty Step right out of there. So out you go, Trix, to where you're gonna go. I've opened it up.
Oh, let me move.
Okay, let me pull up.
All right.
So you Misty Step. Yep. Okay.
That's. Can I still see the pink one through the window or no?
Can you see it? Let's see.
Yeah. Well, I moved the curtain.
Yeah, you should be able to see it.
All right. As a parting shot, I'm gonna have my owl buzz it, and then I'm gonna fire a crossbow bolt at it.
Okay. Go for it. Who has Vex against it?
That
would have
was me, but
yeah, but so it wouldn't still be on. All right, so you shoot at it through this window, Trix, and yeah, let's see if it's gonna hit. 24. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
All right, and 6 points of damage.
All right, so 6 points onto that one. As you hear this cackling noise coming from the inside, Trix. All right, anything else that you're going to do?
No, that's it.
All right, so giant mimic, large mimic. We'll call it you Kitho mimic from now on. What you doing?
Don't have access to it, and it's fine. You can just do it because I'm so tired.
Okay, so no
I got
worries.
less than 3 hours of sleep.
All right, so this mimic's gonna move over Yeah, whatever. It's going to check there. Rocks, can you roll me your death save, please?
Alrighty. Oh yeah.
Alright, 19. That's a success. James, as you listen again carefully, you suddenly hear this marching sound. And you look over, kind of peek around, and you see these doof, 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 as they walk down this way. These characters. Can you see them?
Yeah.
Yep. As they walk down, and you just see them walk up to this door over here as they call out, Mimi! Mimi, where's that meat you promised? What you doing?
What? Me? What I'm doing?
Yeah.
Oh snap. Well. Let's see. First of all, I'm gonna bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action and heal myself again.
Alright.
I need the health.
I'm not judging, bro.
Or.
So
and then. Let me see what I can do. How close am I to that? One. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna toll the dead on this big mimic.
Which one?
This big one.
Okay.
So a wisdom saving throw of 16. Okay.
13.
Has it taken damage yet?
Yes, it has.
Okay, so
I would
1d12.
hope so, since yeah, that's has been a long battle. If it hasn't taken any damage yet, you guys are in deep shit.
4 necrotic damage.
Nice. Okay, so 4 necrotic on that one.
I'm just gonna be whittling them down from the outside.
Okay, so 4 necrotic.
That's my turn.
Alright, this one is vexed, Zula, but you see it suddenly turn as it starts to skittle its way over towards you. This one, you see, skittles up to Mimi. Berry, your turn.
Barry is gonna try and... Barry's just gonna go on a kamikaze mission and try to get some damage in on Mimi.
Okay.
As much as possible.
Go, Barry.
I know that Barry's gonna bite the dust either way, so might as well get the damage.
Okay.
Okay, and rend, yep. Does 23 hit?
It does.
Right, this will be 5 slashing, and 5 radiant.
Okay, so 5 slashing and 5 radiant. Okay. Zula, what you doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, so I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna run for the door, I guess.
Okay, go for it.
It's gonna be 30 feet around, like, I started here. I think about here it will be 30 feet, and then I'm gonna, I think, use my action to dash.
Okay.
And get it to here. Can I try to open the door? Do I need to roll anything for that?
Nope, you can open it.
Kick that door open.
Alright.
And just whoop.
So you're gonna kick the door open. So as you kick it, you break the door, and you kick it, and you see in front of you these as they look at you,
bleeding profusely. I look at them. We look at each other.
Yeah.
And I just say,
He looked at me, and I look at him.
Yes, that's literally the scene. I'm like spitting blood out of my mouth.
All right. So yeah, on Mimi's turn, which is the next one, these creatures all surround you, Zula. They eventually overpower you, and they are able to capture you as they start to drag you away. So you are, in essence, you are grappled.
Yep.
And you are restrained, and you are all those good stuffs. Yeah, Keitho is unfortunately dead. So Keitho, I won't be needing your character details, but we'll get that. Yeah, as they kind of take this out, you hear this last like huge cackle as yeah.
Quick question. Where has what was his name, Varric? Where has he been this entire time?
The asshole who brought us here?
Yeah, that motherfucker set us up.
You haven't found him. Have you?
Better hope we don't.
Yeah, you didn't find him.
He's gonna hear from me that one. If I ever see him, he's dead.
I'm gonna write a sternly worded letter.
A very sternly worded
To whom? To whom are you gonna write the letter? Like the stag owner. Never let them in again.
All right. So as you all kind of Zula, you get dragged out. James, you look and you see these guys approaching you, and as you look again, you hear this absolute cackle as the whole house suddenly. Now I've got to try to do this properly. It's going to be as this whole house turns into a mimic, and everybody inside the house will take acid damage equal to how many rounds of combat we are in. So that's 6. So it will be, so that will be 49 points of acid damage for those within the house. Trix and James, as you see this house suddenly change into this giant mimic, you have the option. Are you staying or are you going?
I'm literally booking it. Fuck that.
I'm out.
Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise.
So you all
you ever seen a hare run? You've heard of the tortoise and the hare, right?
Ever seen a man run at Mach speeds?
So you all book it. You see Rox. Suddenly, Rox, you are dead. Kane, you are dead, and Keitho, you are dead. So, Rox, Kane.
But I had 2 successes.
And I know, but it's just it's my trigger for the end game was Zula running out the door. So this
Because it's Zula's story.
Because it's Zula's story, and Zula, as you are dragged away, you hear the screams of your friends, and the last scream you
Acquaintances.
The last scream you hear is that of Volker, muffled by the cloth bag in the holding area. He seems to have woken up as the acid eats into his body. And you just hear his screams. No!
We had it coming.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end. As Zula gets dragged back into the orcs' into the captivity. And Zula, you wake up in this cage only to hear your friends calling, calling and trying to wake you up.
Yep.
Oh, this
And the
was
rest
a
is history.
prequel. Oh.
Yeah. All right. So that's it, guys.
All right, cool.
That was cool, man. I liked it.
GG's, I guess.
Yeah.
GG.
I am quite. I am quite. I have to say,
Alright.
Trix is such a fun character to play. I really loved his turn. It was a great
Awesome.
character to
Awesome,
Trix
Whitney.
is fun.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate the cheer. But yeah, guys, that's Zula's backstory. So still up. You pretty much, Zula. You now know where a portion of the as you're kind of sleeping and you dream this, right? This is kind of your dream sequence, and as you're going to wake up, you will remember where this ashen handle of this weapon is. So you know that Gary has the one part of the weapon. You know you need this ashen handle for the other part. But now you also know what potentially lies waiting for you. So it's up to you to either decide whether you want to convince the party to retrieve this handle or maybe wait a few levels before you do so. But that's all up to you. So yeah, guys, thanks for playing. Zula, I hope this doesn't traumatize you too much. I'm sorry to our one-shot players who didn't make it, Rox, Kane, and Keitho. Please do drop me a message with your character art, or you can just drop it straight into the chat, and I will and I'll make sure that you guys get your gravestone befitting your death. And yeah, we will be taking this to the next step again in 2 weeks' time, when we have the whole party reconvened and Zula explaining what happened to her and why she is so traumatized, I guess. Alright, so that's it, guys. Thanks a lot, and cheers. Have a good Mother's Day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.